Hey there, I'm Ben, and this is Michael, and today we're going to talk to you guys about file management.
Okay. We're going to focus on two things today. One is going to be learning how to use cloud software, and the other is going to be managing files on our own computers.
Emails are great for sending files, but sometimes emails don't get to the recipient or the files are too large to send. For most email clients, the max file size is 25 megabytes.
However, there are alternatives to this. There are Dropbox and Google Drive, which are cloud-based systems that we're going to be discussing further. One way to send files is through Dropbox. I'm going to send Ben a file right now. So now I'm just going to send Ben a file through Dropbox. So I'm going to go to Choose File, find the file that I want to send him, and then immediately afterward I'm going to press Share, and then type in his email that I'm going to send it to. So in this case I'm going to send it to Ben's Ryerson email, and then right after I put in his email I'm going to press Send. And that's it.
Hey, I just got a notification on my phone. Take a look. I can also send and receive files from other devices that use Dropbox. Now I'm going to use my phone to send Michael a picture using Google Drive. So I'm going to start by opening Google Drive. The file that I want to send Michael, I've already pre-uploaded. It's right here at the bottom. In the top right, I'm going to press the info button. A new screen should pop up. On the top left, the first button with the plus sign is share. It lets me share a file with Michael. I'm going to type in his name, and his email should pop up. So now I know I'm sending to him. I give him access to edit, which also gives him the ability to comment and view and share the file to anyone else he wants to share it with. Once I click the blue check mark, that's it. And you should get a notification shortly.
Now I'm going to check Google Drive from my iPad. This connection between all of our devices is called interoperability. Unfortunately, there are limits to what we can store on these platforms as well.
There's a storage limit for each. 2 gigabytes for Dropbox and 5 gigabytes for Google Drive.
Luckily, there are applications that solve this problem. Sometimes I need to send files to computers that aren't PCs. These files are either too large to store on a USB or send by email. I like to get around this by using virtual machines. Here's how. I'm just going to go to the GCM server on my Mac virtual machine, and I'm going to use my domain name and my password to sign in. So now that I'm in the server, I'm going to go down to Ben's folder and select it. And for the image I'm going to send him, I'm going to just send him this drawn picture that I found online. So this is basically what it looks like. And I'm just going to drag and drop it into his public folder. It's going to take a little bit of time to upload, and afterward, that's it.
I work with a lot of file types when I make layouts. Sometimes I make multiple copies, or I'm working with different file types. It helps if there's a naming convention for all my files. Here's what I do. Here's a file I was working on recently, an interactive PDF. All the buttons light up in Flash. It's somewhat complicated. Let me show you. Here's a document folder. Inside, I have all the different files separated into different folders. One folder has all the PNGs for the buttons that light up, as you saw earlier. Another one has all the fonts, only using 2. This folder has all the navigation for the top bar, which are all Illustrator files. It helps to know what each file's purpose is in the document, so I named them appropriately. Well, that's my naming convention. Thanks.
Hopefully you can use these tips to apply to the classroom in the future. Thanks for watching.